Are you seeing this? Okay, maybe that will do. I'm not sure still. We'll see if that gets too grating for me. It's already kind of. Okay, now it's showing it correctly. Now it's not. It's not really a highlight now. Anyway, there we go. Because keeping track of the scores, battle scores of these uh, units is also kind of important. They don't change unlike the troop amounts, but you want to know the you want to know them. So these are tougher definitely than my knights even that are 150 battle score. Then let's go look at their laws and legislation then. They use vampires' lucky as their currency. They have an arena and hold annual fights in it. They sacrifice a quarter of their population upon the death of their ruler. I'm going to note that down. And I'm kind of hating how that is. Let's see here. Where's the thing I'm looking for? How merge cells? Sure. There we go. Miscellaneous notes there. They are xenophobic and hate all who are not of their own race. They do not allow slavery within their lands. They have a totalitarian government and have no lords or nobility. So then, that's their vampires lucky. I feel like they are always going to be worth a single gold coin, but who knows with this game. Battle logs, they haven't attacked anyone. They have no warlords. The crown of Cavern White Dynasty. We actually can see it, huh? Even though they are xenophobic. This feels like it shouldn't happen. Anyway, you ask to see the crown of Cavern White Dynasty. You are escorted by two Cavern White vampire bloodlords to a smelly room where the crown appears to be resting atop a large smelling pile of animal dung. While which your escort informs you is for which approved life force expanding properties. Not sure of this. Then we have their relations with other factions. They. Where are we? To us is a zero, yes, a zero. So they are mostly hating the raining cloaks. Let's hear a native vampiric bard, just because. Okay, enough of that. That was just the kingdom information. Sure, let's go with the leader information. Adabeg Zazel the Unwashed, 277 skill, so he's a pretty good fighter apparently. The Cavern Vampires, he's strange acting. Unique locations. Cavern White Dynasty do not wish to speak to you. They are very xenophobic and dislike all that aren't Cavern White Vampires. So I'm still not so sure about this coloring scheme. Maybe I'll make them or that's not a very good orange. Let's go with this orange, maybe. Sure. It's kind of readable, not really, but I'm not feeling like micromanaging it anymore. Then there is the banished vampires imamate. Imamate. Interesting. We are at war with them currently. Let's make them red then. They have a lot of troops, 31, 35, and they aren't going to accept peace with, just like that, I feel like. Let's not even try. Total lands 11. Let's write that down before I forget. Let's look at the troop tree. Yeah, their first unit is very much reasonable to fight against. 28 of the... 28 battle score. Then they have banished vampires. That's 155. Banished vampire bloodlords. That are 250. They have... yes. Wait. That was... This is supposed to be the amount. There we go. We have some kind of an estimate about their strength. I don't feel... I don't like this calculation here. I'm instead going to tell you what. Something like this, maybe. Yeah. Maybe I'll just go with it. So that's maybe a bit more reasonable of a guesstimate of their strength. Even though I will tweak the formula when we actually get real numbers here. I'm so indecisive about this. The banished vampires imamate is made up of 35 troops and is led by Imam Ivonidan, the carnivore, known to hide in the shadows and to rely on the blood of the innocent to stay strong. Its people were banished from their true homelands. They believe in hate and suffering and are considered by many to be a force of evil in the world. They are a highly civilized group. So they will drink blood out of goblets and I don't know. Their famed words are sin, pride, sloth, and bravery. Let's look at their leader. They are a mercantile. Interesting. I'll note that down, even though I'm not sure if I will do anything with that. They, fortunately for us, they have a lot of other enemies, and especially the Clarence Scouts is the one they hate. Okay. Really, they didn't have any other things there for us to look at. They actually kind of like us. Vice royalty of the scaly treemen. By the way, yeah, it's got the correct formula. I was kind of worried it didn't have. 5 total lands. Let's look at trade and diplomacy. You need your own trade post to arrange a trade route here, and I don't think they will ally with us. I think it requires 30 faction relation for them to consider that. The Viceroyalty of the Scaly Treemen is made up of 765 troops and is led by Viceroy Mabel Bramble, the Oracle. Known to be a large tree folk with thick bark and the ability to speak. They have rooted feet and can move and prefer solitude than the company of others. Its people are known to have skin covered in scales. They believe in righteousness and good and try to lead by example. Okay, these people sound like ones I might actually kind of want to be friends with. They are a highly civilized group. Their famed words are, "We grow how we fought." Troop tree. Scaly sapling. That's 21 battle score. Scaly treeman. 192 battle score. Scaly treeman champion. 304. Thus far we haven't come across anything too crazy. 304 is still kind of tame in the grand scheme of things. Laws and legislations. They use little ingots as their currency. They have an arena and hold annual fights in it. They sacrifice a 10th. Let's note that down, even though I'm probably going to want to be allies with them. This is for role-playing mostly what I'm doing here, seeing whom I want to be friends and enemies with. They have an arena and hold annual fights. Ah, yes. They do not allow slavery within their lands and punish those who support it. They have a system of independence. Each lord is the ruler of their territory. Then we have currency, little ingots, battle logs, nothing, lords of the land. We look at like one of them and assume others are going to be kind of the same. Let's look at the Hero of Stone. Lord Fearfern, the Hero of Stone, is a devoted, loyal vassal of Viceroy Maple Bramble. By the way, we have portraits of them here, all kind of procedurally generated things. The Oracle of Viceroyalty of the Scaly Treeman, and he is known for his stupidity and recruitment and financial ability, and he occupies the 3rd land of the Viceroyalty of the Scaly Treeman. Battle score pretty good. Personality 3. I don't really understand all these. Each of us is independent, but I wish I had more protection because I'm pretty dumb. He actually says he's dumb. Ask Lord Furfern, the Hero of Stone, how long he's been a lord. For 19 years. Okay, we'll ignore all the others. The crown. You are escorted by 2 Scaly Treeman champions to a dimly lit room where the crown sits on a white pedestal. Can we see our own crown, maybe? I don't know if that is even a feature there, that one. Did we even look at that? Ulag Castle is a large and well-defended castle under the rule of viceroyalty of the Scaly Treemen and provides them with several more Scaly Treemans per year. I feel like it might not be all that difficult to have the plural form be done correctly, because I feel like the tree man is of a very much finite list. They could maybe have how they should be should be what's that word in English? Anyway, Birch Maiden Outpost is a small outpost of Scaly Treemen belonging to the viceroyalty of the Scaly Treemen, provides them with more Scaly Treemen per year, a large and well-defended castle. They also have wait. They actually have a grand champion fight here. Let's look at their grand champion fight. The crowd chant in I've never done this before. Look at other factions arena fights. The crowd chants in near unison while the fighters emerge from the gates and pace towards each other, weapons in hand. The crowd roars as the fighters near each other and the fight begins. Treetwig the Oakbane gets a great hit on Cried Mead Blood. They are caught in a parry. Treetwig the Oakbane easily breaks the parry and gets a great hit. Treetwig cracks Kraid on the head with force. He charges forward and then Kraid gets a fantastic strike on the Treetwig and gets a light hit. Again, they are caught in a barrier that breaks almost instantly, though, and then Treetwig strikes Kraid down by hitting him on the head with incredible force. The crowd roars and chants for Treetwig with the Oakbane as he leaves victorious. He wins. Then we can exit here. You are not powerful enough to attempt vassalization. Then we have Diarchy of Jarlasar. And, well, I have not decided yet, actually.